Hello everyone. This is going to be a short video on how to convert fractions, decimals and percentages. As a skill, this certainly gets a lot easier with practice and experience, particularly as you start to see a lot of common equivalent fractions, decimals, percentages that come up in questions. I've got 10 questions I'm going to go through with you today, which can be used as examples to help you in your own questions. You'll particularly look at the place value of things because they should be like for like between two different questions. Now, on the first two examples here, I've got 1 over 10, 1 out of 10, a tenth. Now, a tenth in terms of decimals is 0.1 because that is a 1 in the tenths column. Now, a tenth of 100%, or 1 out of 10 of 100%, is 10%. So 1 over 10, 0.1 and 10% are all the same. I've got another one here, 55 over 100. So 55 hundredths. Well, there's 55 in the hundredths column. Don't forget I've got tens and hundredths. The 5 in the hundredths column here is the same as the 5 in the hundredths column here. So a decimal would be 0.55. As a percentage, well, think about it this way. If 0.1 is 10%, 0.5 would be 50%. 0.55, well surely that's just 55% because of course it's 55 out of 100. So I'm going to go through these 10 questions and show you a few different types of examples. So 0.59 as a percentage. Now we just saw 0.55. 0.5 would be 50%. The 9 is to the right, so it's going to be 59%. Again, 0.32 for example would be 32%. Here, notice the decimal is actually got a whole number in front of it. Now, if I put a 1 in front, say on this one, 0.59, if I put a 1 in front of the 5, that would have been 159%. This is, any number here is in the hundredths column. It's 100, or if there's a number to the left of that, it could be 1,000. So here, this is 104%. Notice there's nothing in the in the middle here. This would be the tens in terms of percentages. Here I've got 0.952. So 0.9, well that would be 90%. 0.95 would be 95%. So this 2 doesn't make it 952%. It's going to make it 95.2. Gives us a decimal. This next one, 157% as a decimal. Well, 57% as a decimal would just be 0.57. 157, well, that's just going to have a 1 in front of it. 6.3% as a decimal, a little bit more tricky. 6% would be 0.06. But notice, if I write 0.06, the 3 needs to go to the right of the 6 at 0.063. Now, 4 over 10 as a percentage. Now, the fractions can be a little trickier. If I've got 4 over 10, I could just quite easily write it over 100. Now, to get from 10 to 100, I'm timesing it by 10. 4 times 10 is 40. Well, 40 over 100, that's going to be 40%. The next question, 3 over 5. Well, again, I want to make it over 10 to begin with, doubling the top and the bottom, so it's going to be 6 over 10. And now I could times it by 10 to make 60 over 100. Well, that's quite clearly 60%. And again, you don't always have to do these calculations. Often you can actually see what you're supposed to do. The next one is 4 over 20. So I want to make it over 100 because I'm not sure. 20 times 5 gets to 100, so 4 times 5 is 20. 20 over 100, that's clearly 20%. 2 more questions. So I've got 72% and I want it as a fraction. Well, percentage in the fraction is quite straightforward. I'm just going to put it over 100, right? So 72 over 100. Notice if I'd had 72.3, that would have been 723 over 1000 because it's in the thousands column. Last question, 0.03 as a fraction. Well, as a percentage, that's just 3%, right? So that's going to be 3 over 100. I hope this has helped you. Again, if you have a question, look at the questions we've got here. Look at some of the patterns. If you can see a pattern between them, you'll be able to answer it. And once you get the hang of it, this becomes quite straightforward. Thank you.